back to another episode of Mighty Mac Week in Review, the highest rated weekly sports show in the Colonial States Athletic Conference. My name's Dave Molinaro. I'm joined by my partner, Britt Merkel.
Immaculata had another busy week on campus. Women's tennis hosted Gwen at Mercy, and here are the highlights.
Earlier this week, women's tennis hosted Gwen at Mercy, and this is the footage of the doubles match with Patty McGinley and Annalise Camboroglos. After a volley from McGinley, the Gwinnett return goes into the net and IU wins at third doubles 9-7, but fell in the match overall 6-1. On Saturday, Immaculata came back to defeat Newman 5-4 to clinch their second consecutive postseason berth.
The 4 seed at Max will play top seed Gwen at Mercy on Friday at the Legacy Tennis Center in Philadelphia. Congratulations to Coach McTagg and the whole team, and good luck.
Women's volleyball continued their playoff campaign with 2 matches earlier this week. Let's take a look. Volleyball beat Rosemont on Wednesday, and on Saturday they hosted Gwen at Mercy, and here are the highlights. As you can see, Miranda Jones sets it to Rombach, who lands on this spike to give the Mighty Macs the early lead. We're about a week away from Halloween, and Emily Slank is already playing tricks on Gwen at Mercy with this devilishly clever little drop shot. Bombs away, Tess Kiefer lands this big spike as the Mighty Macs went on to sweep Gwen at Mercy 3-0.
Volleyball will play Karen, Notre Dame, and Cedar Crest as they look to eye up a postseason berth.
Women's soccer traveled to Notre Dame of Maryland on Thursday in their only match of the week and stole a road win 2-1 from the Gators as Paulina Rucci scored 2 goals in the second half. We brought her into studio for an interview. Let's take a look. I'm joined here today by Paulina Rucci, the sophomore midfielder for the Immaculata women's soccer team. Thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me, Dave. I'm a big fan of the show.
Thank you. We appreciate it. So yesterday, we had a road game at Notre Dame of Maryland. Long bus ride. The girls are tired, but we went there and we pulled out the 2-1 win. You scored both goals late in the second half. Can you tell us a little bit about how the game went and specifically those 2 plays?
Yeah. In the beginning, we came out a little slow, but second half we came out strong with Meg McCurran in the goal, and we scored 2 goals. And then we came out a little bit slow after that, and they scored a goal. But at the end, we kept them and ended up with a 2-1.
2-1 win. And then can you tell us about the 2 plays that you scored on?
Yeah. Carly Markey passed it into the 6, and I shot it for the first goal. And the second goal, Rachel Famrack, it hit off of her outside the 18, and I hit it into the upper 90. Very
nice. And right now we're 2-4 in the conference. We're in 8th place. Top 6 teams make the playoffs. So we're still in that playoff hunt. We have tough games against Marywood, Cedar Crest, Rosemont, and Gwen at Mercy. What's the team feeling with this final 4 games of conference play, hopefully making the playoffs?
Well, they're 4 good teams, and I think we're confident, and the way we've been playing, if we just keep it up, we'll make that last spot into playoffs.
Good luck the rest of the way. Thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Women's soccer will play Marywood and Cedar Crest this week, still fighting for that last playoff spot.
Men's soccer hosted Marywood on Saturday. Here are the highlights.
Tyler Hembry scores his first goal of the season on this great pass from Kyle Jumelon to put the Mighty Macs up 1-0 early in the first half. Later in the game, Michael Thompson makes the stop on a free kick to keep the game tied 1-1. Thompson makes another diving save, one of 5 on the day, but it wasn't enough as Marywood would score 4 unanswered goals and win 4-1. Men's soccer will play Karen and Gwen at Mercy this week.
Field hockey hosted Franklin or Marshall, and Sarah Pasternak makes this stop on a penalty stroke as she played the second half and didn't surrender any goals. Linda Sheets makes this defensive save, her 6th of the season, but the Diplomats went on to win 5-0. On Saturday, the Mighty Macs looked to rebound against Marywood. Lindsay Crass scores her 2nd goal of the season on an assist by freshman Hannah Stambaugh to put the Mighty Macs up 1-0. Sarah Pasternak makes this kick save in the first half, but the Mighty Macs would lose 2-1 to the Pacers. They will play Gwen at Mercy and Cabrini later this week.
Cross Country hosts the Immaculata Invitational on Thursday at 4 p.m. Come out and support on Deschanel Field.
That's going to be a wrap for this week's episode of Mighty Mac Week in Review. I'm Dave Molinaro.
And I'm Britt Merkel.
And go Macs.